right, I think I lost connection with everybody. Hopefully we are back on. So as everybody starts to log back on to our broadcast again, we were talking about the critical activity of setting up appointments to do presentations. And if you have 10 hours a week booked in your schedule, you want to make sure that you've got at least 6 hours with setting up appointments. And if you have 20 plus hours a week, you really want to make sure that you're scheduling at least 9 hours of those 20 setting up appointments. So now that we've talked about scheduling your business hours and we've talked about the concept of making sure that you've got that booked in your appointment book is the most important activity during the week, let's go over some approaches, okay? Now, I am going to look at right now what many of you should already know, which is the Time and Freedom Team Getting Started document. We're going to go over some basic invites and what you would be talking or inviting people, maybe to your Fab Five, or maybe your top 25 friends and family, people that you know, what that conversation would be. And here's what it would be for me, and I'm looking at number B on the Time and Freedom Team Getting Started document. I would absolutely, without a doubt, focus on basically 4 words. So write this down: partnered, specialize, help, and show. Again, partnered, specialize, help, and show. And I want you to see how you can become a master appointment setter as a result of just mastering these 4 words: partnered, specialize, help, and show. So let's say you know of somebody that has diabetes, or you know of somebody that has small children with asthma. So I might say, well, I just partnered with a wholesale buyer club company that specializes in helping people get the toxic chemicals out of their home, because I know that Bobby is struggling with asthma, and I love to show it to you. When do you have 30 to 40 minutes that I can run this by you on an overview? I just partnered with a company that specializes in helping people lower their cholesterol, and I'd love to show it to you. When can we get together for 30 to 40 minutes online? If they're local to you, when can I stop over for 30 to 40 minutes? Partnered, specialize, help, and show. You can use that in anything. I just partnered with a company that specializes in helping people go green, get the toxic chemicals out of their home, because I know that you've always been shopping for green products, and I'd love to show it to you. When can we get together for 30 to 40 minutes? So you can use partnered, specialize, help, and show, and you can tailor that around really anybody's interest. Now, if you notice on the Time and Freedom Team document, and you look at that getting started document that everybody should have when they're enrolling somebody and they're doing their getting started steps before their strategy session, you're going to notice it says partnered, specialize, help, and show. And that in the contact list, you're going to have the person's name and phone number that you put down and their interest, what their interest would be. So whatever their interest would be where you would put that in the script. I just partnered with a company, or I just partnered with a wholesale buyer club. I like saying that, wholesale buyer club instead of company. Just partnered with a wholesale buyer club that specializes in helping people go green, because I know you love shopping at Trader Joe's. Love to show it to you. When do you about 30 to 40 minutes? We all can say that. We all can say that. Now, I want you to know that if I was calling up my Fab 5 or my Fab 10 or 15, people that I love, that love me and trust me, it would really be as simple as this. Listen, I just got started with something that I'm really excited about. I want to run it by you. If it's for you, great. And if not, maybe you could refer someone to me. When do you have 30 to 40 minutes? That's it. As simple as that. Just got started with something that I'm really excited about. I think you're absolutely going to love it. But if not, you might be able to refer someone to me. When do you got 30 to 40 minutes? I mean, if I called up someone that I loved and cared about and that I was close with, it might even be as simple as this. I just got started with something I'm really excited about. When do you have 30 to 40 minutes? I want to run it by you. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. The biggest thing that you have to understand is your job is not to explain Melaleuca. Your job is not to give a mini overview. Your job is not to give a gist of the company. Your job is not to talk about Melaleuca and how it got started in 1985 and how they extract the oil from the tree without harming the tree. That is not your job. Your job is to set appointments, and you want to become a master at setting appointments. Now, here's the biggest thing that you've got to get, okay? So I gave you 2 approaches. One approach is partnered, specialize, help, and show, and put their interest in there. The second was, listen, I just got started with something, excited about it. I want to run it by you. If it's for you, great. If not, you might be able to refer someone to me when you got 30 to 40 minutes. We all can say that. We all can keep it short and simple. I'm going to go over when they ask you what it is, what to say, but now let's talk about maybe a business approach. This would be maybe a business approach, okay? Someone that you want to approach that are business-minded. They're part of your top 10 money-motivated individuals on your Time and Freedom Team contact list sheet. And you'll see those highlighted from 31 to 40 on that sheet, okay? So here would be what I would say. Hey, John, listen, I just got started with the business that I'm really excited about. It's a great way to either make some part-time or serious income, but I want you to be clear, it's not an MLM scheme. It's not one of those. I think you'll love it, but if not, you might be able to refer someone to me. I'd love to show it to you. When do you've got 30 to 40 minutes that you can be in front of the computer? When can I stop by for 30 to 40 minutes? Or when do you have 30 to 40 minutes we can meet at the coffee shop? That's it. Why is it important to tell them what it's not when you're approaching someone with the business? I think it's important to tell them what it's not, because if you don't, they're thinking it is. So I love when I approach somebody for the business. Listen, I just got started with a business I'm really excited about, and I think there's some significant income that's available for it, for you and me. But I would just want you to be clear, it's not one of those MLM schemes. It's not one of those. And I think you love it. But if not, worst case scenario, you might be able to refer somebody. When can we get together for 30 to 40 minutes? Or if you have an in-home booked, is Tuesday at 7 p.m. good? Really, really, really important to let them know what it's not, just as important as what it is. Okay? And what it is, what I'm saying is, you're letting them know that it's something that they have to see. You're not explaining Melaleuca. When I say just as important what it is, I'm basically meaning let the what is part of it happen at the presentation. Your job is just to set up an appointment. Your job it is, I just got started with something. I'm excited about it. I just started with something that's helping people. I just partnered with something that's helping people. You're not getting into detail about what it is. You're just setting the appointment. And that's the biggest thing that we can do to have success and for our people to have success. Now, I want you to understand this. When they ask you what it is, write this down, okay? Because it's really important that you've got to get to the point where you can control yourself with this, okay? When they ask you what it is, it's consumer direct marketing. It's a visual presentation. It's something that you have to see for it to make sense. Let me repeat that again. It's consumer direct marketing. It's a visual presentation. It's something that you have to see for it to make sense. So write that down. When they ask you what is it, and understand that everyone's going to ask what is it. If you're thinking they're not going to ask you, you're just kidding yourself. Everyone's going to ask what is it. Well, tell me a little bit about it. Well, it's consumer direct marketing. It's a visual presentation, something that you have to see for it to make sense. That's why I'm inviting you to take a look at this, because it's visual. The most I'll say it's consumer direct marketing. It's a visual presentation. It's something that you have to see for it to make sense. But it's this entire wholesale buyer club concept, all designed to help people save money. That's the most I'll say. It's something you got to see, though. If it's for you, great. If not, maybe you could refer someone to me. So it's consumer direct marketing. It's a visual presentation. It's something that you have to see for it to make sense. That's why I'm inviting you to take a look when you have 30 to 40 minutes. And the most I would is it's consumer direct marketing. It's a visual presentation. It's something you have to see for it to make sense. But it's an entire wholesale buyer club concept, all designed to help people save money. But that's why I'm excited for you to look at it. If it's for you, Pam, great. If not, maybe you can refer someone. That's the most I would ever say. There's no harm in saying it's an entire wholesale buyer clubs company, all designed to help people save money. There's nothing that's spilling the beans in that sentence, and there's nothing where someone would say, wholesale buying, no, I'm not in. Saving money, no, I'm not into that. There's nothing you can say to them in that sentence that's going to turn them away, and that's the most I would say. So I would master that. It's consumer direct marketing, the visual presentation, something that you have to see for it to make sense, but it's an entire wholesale buyer club it's an entire wholesale buyer club concept, all designed to help people save money. It's something that you have to see for it to make sense. If it's for you, great. If not, maybe you can refer someone. That's it. Really, really simple. And then you're setting the appointment. So understand basic invite. Ask them to take a look. When they ask you what is it, consumer direct marketing, visual presentation, something that you have to see for it to make sense. But, it's an entire wholesale buyer club concept, all designed to help people save money. And listen, if it's for you, great. If not, maybe you could refer someone to me. We all could say that. Very simple. But you've got to refrain yourself from talking about Melaleuca. You've got to refrain yourself from starting to give a mini overview. You've got to do that, because the minute that you do that, you lose. The minute you do that, you start giving them information for them to say, I'm not sure about that. If they ask you if it's one of those, say, you know what? It would never be in one of those. I'm glad you asked. Let's get that right out of the gate. It's not one of those. Wouldn't be involved with one of those. Okay? So that's my inviting concepts right now. Again, it's right off the Time and Freedom Team document. Not sharing anything that all of you haven't seen. Hopefully you are using the Time and Freedom Team Getting Started document when you're enrolling new people, so that they have all the language. They know what to say right in the scripts that are there. And it's important that you own what you say. I think if you're calling someone that you know, it can be as simple as, listen, I just got started with something I'm excited about. I want to run it by you. Well, give me an idea what it is. Listen, it's visual. Let's just get together. Something you got to see. I mean, you can be natural in how you say it. Consumer direct marketing is a visual presentation, something you got to see. So this entire wholesale buyer club concept, but it's all designed to help people save money. It's absolutely unreal. You got to just see it. If it's for you, John, great. If not, maybe you can refer someone to me, but I think you're going to love it. Let it be natural. That's all you want to say. Nothing more, nothing less. Let people make a decision if it's for them. And I had Executive Director 2, Gene Pomeranz, that said this. I'm going to end this with this. When you have people make a contact list and they have 15 or 20 people on it, you need to say, well, you know what? Obviously, you made a list of everybody that you think would be somewhat interested. But I want you to make a list of everybody that you know. Don't prejudge. Because here's what's going to happen. 50% of the people that you think are going to be interested aren't going to be interested. And 50% of the people that you never put on the contact list, they will have interest. So don't prejudge for anybody. Don't judge. Let them make a decision. Because 50% of the people you think aren't, and 50% of the people that you never thought are going to be interested. So you not be that person that makes that decision. Let someone decide for themselves where they fit, if they fit at all. And if anything, at least they know the right person to refer to you if the time ever comes that they come across the right person that would be a good fit. But how would they know if it's a good fit if you never shared it with them? I think it's really important just to get it across to everybody. Take the pressure off them. Listen, if it's for you, great. If not, worst case scenario, you could refer someone to me. The main reason why people are asking multiple questions to you about what it is they want you to tell them something for them to say, aha, that's why I'm not interested in meeting. Don't give them that. Don't give them that, because that's exactly what they want. They want you to tell them something for them to say, aha, that's why I don't want to meet John. So don't give them that. Let them see a full presentation. So on that note, thank you so much for spending some time with me. This is National Director 7, Jason Fisher. We all have a call to action right now, which is to get off this Facebook page right now and to get on the phones and start making some calls, and let's start setting up some appointments. And if you can, in this feed, you come back to this video and you write down how many calls you made and how many appointments that you made in the next 55 minutes up until the team call. And let's see how great everyone is doing right now. And just come right back to this video right on the Time and Freedom Team Facebook page and make sure that you update your stats so we can all celebrate everyone's success. Thanks for spending some time with me. And I look forward to seeing you on 9 o'clock with me, Jason Fisher, and also Executive Director 5, Danny Torr. We look forward to seeing you just in a few. Thanks, everybody. Have a great evening. Talk to you.